Today on App Kingdom, we're going to talk about, are you ready for new media marketing? When it comes to new media marketing, you want to make sure that your customers can find you, talk to you, and quickly decide why your brand is important to them. You also want to make sure that they can stay connected with you and your brand. One of the quickest ways to do all of those things is to get a solid presence on Twitter. Why use Twitter? People follow Twitter hashtags to learn more about their interests and what is being said, liked, and disliked. You can take advantage of that by tweeting informative things about certain hashtags to get yourself noticed. However, this won't get people talking about you. It will just get your name out in front of people. When it comes to this form of new media marketing, you don't want to just be some random tweeter. You want to get your brand talked about on Twitter. A lot. The more it gets talked about, the more people will take notice. There are a few different ways to do this, but one of the best ways is to host Twitter chats. Twitter chats quickly help people get the information they need. Twitter chats are fast-paced chats that encourage people on Twitter to engage in a topic of the host's choice. These chats are convenient because anyone can join and follow along. They can easily watch and participate with the chat while sitting on the bus, taking a break from work, or trying to make a buying decision. The more people you get involved in your Twitter chat, the more your hashtag gets noticed on the Twitter sphere, and the easier it becomes to get people engaged with you and your brand. In fact, you can get your hashtag trending if you get enough people in your chat. Not only will you attract people to your chat who have never heard of you, but you will also make it easier for people who know about you to do their research and get more information. Twitter chats help your customers learn more about your brand, discuss concerns, give praise, and make an informed decision whether you are right for them or not, all in a matter of minutes. Yes, they may also find some negative comments through the hashtag, but the fact is they will also see a rapid fire of positive comments and interesting tweets about your brand too. They will also see that you are actively engaging with others, which will increase the respect and trust for you and your brand. That's the best way to win them over and make long-term relationships. Let's talk about the 7 steps to hosting a successful Twitter chat. Number 1, pick a hashtag that your chat will be based around. This should be around your business, name, or brand. During the chat, people will have to enter the hashtag on each comment, so make sure it isn't too long or difficult to type out. In addition, because the hashtag will take up space in every tweet, you need to make it as short as possible while still being recognizable to your brand. 2, pick a time for your chat that you can stick with. For instance, host your chat every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Central. By doing this, you will encourage people who are already aware of your brand to remember the chat and participate. Number 3, go to twchat.com and participate in a few chats before you start your own. You will get a feel for what you like about the chats and what you don't. For instance, I find that some hosts will interact with everyone who participates, while other hosts will only interact with a few select people. It's a little off-putting when I see people who don't take the time to interact with many people, and I normally won't stick around for the chat if that's the case. You will have your own likes and dislikes and learn how you want to run your own chat. Number 4, create your own room on twchat.com. You will have to enter the name of the Twitter chat, a description, a category, and any mentors that you want to add. By default, you will be a mentor of the room. Then you will enter your hashtag that you picked from step 1 and the time that you want to run your chat that you picked from step 2. Number 5, unless you have a huge following, you will not want to randomly chat. Instead, having a script ready can help you get the chat moving along. Take an informative blog post and break it up into tweetable sections. Then you can tweet each point and discuss it with the people participating as you go. This will keep the chat moving along nicely. Try to mention some people on Twitter in your chat that are closely tied to your brand. You can mention their blog post or tweet, but just make sure you include their Twitter handle. This will get their attention, and if they tweet using your hashtag, the attention of their followers. In addition, make sure to throw in tweets that lead new participants to opt in pages of interest. This is a great way for people to get more information about your company. Number 6, get some friends on board to chat with you. There's nothing worse than talking to yourself, and it doesn't look good for you or your brand. Until you have a lot of people participating, enlist the help of friends, family, and anyone else who will join the chat. Number 7, lastly, make sure you use a lot of keywords in your chat that will be picked up by people on Twitter. For instance, if you're chatting about a weight loss product, make sure you include words like diet or healthy to get your chat noticed by more than just people who know the hashtag the chat is based around. So that's our episode for today. We'll talk to you next time.